Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I've been watching this show on just YouTube, and it was really frustrating me, and it was really something that I feel like I need to share with everyone, because we know that there's always negative propaganda pushed out in regards to the Black community. They have to keep pushing out negativity and showing Black people in negative ways, trying to make it seem like Black people are lazy and just sitting around on welfare all day. But truly that is not the case. It really isn't. There really is an extreme large amount of white people that are on benefits. It's almost an epidemic. And when they're talking about the amount of money per year that is allocated to benefits, whether that's food stamps or cash benefits or even healthcare, they want to make it seem like it's Black people that are using all of these resources, and it truly is not. That is far from the truth. And the sad thing is, when we look in the media and we look at the news or any kind of American outlet system of media, you're not going to see the reality. You're not going to see them portraying white people as the beneficiaries of these social and economic benefits. You're not going to see that, because they just don't. That's not what they need you to see. They need to feed into white supremacy. And with white supremacy, it means that they're too smart and they're too moral, and they just have all their stuff together. They're hard workers. They're model citizens. And so they can't really show you the reality of who they are. But this show that I'm going to share with you was recorded in Britain. So we kind of, if you want to really see how they truly are, and you want to, you really have to sometimes go outside of the States to find the truth, to show them, to see where they're really showing how they are, and the reality of these people that feel entitled. And so if I can get it to work, then I will let you guys see it. I'm gonna try to share it right here. So we're not going to watch the entire thing because it's 45 minutes and you probably won't understand a lot of what they're saying. They're really, here, I'll just go ahead and play it.
I've got my games consoles. Why shouldn't we have them?
For some, it's an easy way of life.
I am not getting off of benefits. It's just as simple as that.
For others, it's a struggle to make ends meet.
6p. Don't think it's going to work.
Good girl.
It's supersized families that pose some of the biggest challenges.
It's my choice to have as many children as I have.
Some people choose to have one. I chose to have 8.
Now, if you heard what she said that it's her choice to have as many kids as she wants. The media here would like to tell you that it's Black people that are just having so many kids so that they can stay on the state's benefits, and it's just Black people. It's Black people and those immigrants, and you never hear them talking about the reality. This is the reality. There's what they want you to see, because they need you to feel like you're inferior to them. So if they can't constantly bombard your psyche with negative afflictions of Black people, then you can't their white supremacy doesn't work. They need you to believe that you're inferior to them. They need you to believe that you're lazy. They need you to believe that you need them in order to survive. But they're not showing you the reality. This is when we talk about the psychology behind stuff, and we talk about subliminal messaging. When you're constantly seeing these negative images of yourself, that's how they keep your self-esteem low, because they can't have power over you if you have high self-esteem and high self-worth. They need you to feel like you're inferior. They need you to feel like you're lazy. They need you to feel like you're beneath them. And they need you to feel like you need them.
And all those kids are paid for by British taxpayers. I know the system is going to pay for it no matter what, because they make it so easy. Big benefits families need big homes. That's one of the largest welfare bills.
I have a right to a 6-bedroom council house. It's not 18 kids, it's 26.
But some think this is
No, if you miss what he said, he has 26 children, okay, by 15 different women. Yes, I said 15 different women. But again, media and white supremacy and this global terrorism that it is would like you to believe that it is black men that are going around having multiple children with multiple wives, or women, just random women. Okay? He has 26 children with 15 different women. Now, I'm not one of those big people like, oh, you have to marry, blah, blah, blah. But he's not married to any of them. This is how the white community works. They're just not showing you that. And we really, as black people, while we have access to this media outlet, because make no mistake about it, they're going to try to take it away as soon as they realize that people are really can, have their freedom of speech. But just while we do have this media outlet, we need to get stuff like this out so that black people can see the degeneracy that is in the white community. So that, and not to shame white people, but so that you can see a reality. There's a difference between wanting to shame them and say, oh, they're so bad and terrible and horrible and let's destroy them. No, I'm showing you this so that you can see that there's a reality. The reality is you are not dumb. You are not lazy. You are not the people that's sucking the money, the taxpayers' money, because they like to say, oh, they're just sitting on the taxpayers' money. Well, you know what? We pay taxes. So there's that, and these are the people that are taking the taxes. Yes, these people aren't in America, because they don't put it out there. They don't want you to see that. But trust me when I say, if you look up the statistics, the people that are sitting there on welfare on these taxpayers' money are white people. You're fraud white people. And she just told you it's so easy. Is it anyone that's black that ever needed any help from the government? It is never easy for a black person. But she just told you it's easy for her. And that's how it is here in America. If you're white, it's easy for you. You can sit there and have as many kids out of wedlock as you want to. You see, this guy has 26 children with 15 different women, but you will never hear about that. Yeah, I'm going to play some.
no laughing matter.
We're called every name under the sun with mingers for dog scratches and everything. My kids are not mingers, you know what I mean?
As Britain tightens its belt, what's life really like for supersized families living on benefits?
Now, I'm going to skip some because we really don't need to see all their degeneracy. But what I do want to say is these people that are having, this guy that's having right here, that's having so many children by so many different women, some of their children are disabled. They're they have cross-eyed, they look very inbred, and I'm pretty sure they are in England and in Europe. actually in the white community, having children with your siblings, with your cousins, that's not a big thing. So when you see these people, most of these people are inbred in the first place. I was gonna skip to like about here, and I will put this in my I'll put the little thing in my inbox in the I'll just play it, and when I can figure out what I'm gonna say, then I'll come back and say it. But I'm gonna skip this really quick and hope that it works.
Pleading with the council to give him a bigger house, and he's still waiting.
I ask you much in the council when you've been waiting 9 years, is it? What's the point of waiting 9 years? I'll wait another 9. I'll be dead before they even think about giving me an house. They would have given me a house, a coffin. I would pay for that. They'd pay for that then, wouldn't they?
But in Ipswich, the Fisks and their supersized family have managed to sort out their overcrowding. Tim, Mandy and the 11 kids who still live at home already get more than £1,000 a week in benefits. And now they're going to get a whole lot of...
But it's black people that have a whole bunch of kids. So this is another family, and they have 11 children. 11. Okay. Neither of them have worked. Neither of them have even attempted to work. And just pay attention to the entitlement that these people feel. Because just trust me, your neighbors, if you can drive around America and find these right here, these degenerate people everywhere. Everywhere. They're everywhere.
Extra living space thrown into the bargain.
Serenity!
The council's agreed to knock through to next door. They'll get double the space, but it won't cost them a penny.
That's going to be a 7-bedroom. So it's going to have 6 bedrooms up, 1 bedroom down, and there's going to be a wet room come off that. But they're going to put 2 new bathrooms in, so we'll make do with that and just extend a few of the rooms.
It's reckoned the council will fork out £60,000 for the work. But while it goes on, life is going to be a bit more of a squeeze.
The children have still got their bedrooms upstairs.
Look at these disgusting inbred degenerates just having kids. Just randomly having kids. And they don't even want to tell you that just to keep their number up, their numbers up, they're actually paying white people in Europe to have children. So trust when they're sitting there complaining that people are sitting on taxpayers' dimes and not working. These are the kind of degenerates that are doing it. This is the face of welfare right here. This is it. Not this, not you, this. They don't want you to see that. It's so much that white supremacy hides in order to continue. They can't let you see the truth, because if you see the truth, it'll all fall down for them. You'll stand up a little higher. You'll hold your head higher, and you'll walk a little bit faster and just have more pride in yourself. And that can't be. They need to continuously demoralize you and beat you down and make you feel like you're nothing, that you're worthless, that you're lazy, because that's what they are. And I'm not saying 100%, but white supremacy is the way it is because the majority wants it to be that way. And in order for it to be that way, they have to constantly tell you you are worthless, that you are nothing, and that you are lazy. This right here, this is the face of what's spending taxpayers' money.
We've got now a dining room table in the living room, a cooker, and a washing machine and a tub of dryer in my living room, and I've got a cook and a little 2-ring cooker for 12 hours.
So the Fisks are finally getting the home they want. But some people are rarely happy.
Oh, those is horrendous, isn't it, really? I would have thought they'd be swallowing the thing.
And look, he has the nerve to complain. Look at her degeneracy. She holds her baby and smokes a cigarette.
But it's just the crap that you have to put up with all that's being done.
No teeth, just nasty.
But despite the moans, the Fisk family should consider.
I just can't. I'm tired of looking at them. They're just so nasty. But this is what our reality is, and I think we need to get to this point where I'm gonna try to stop this share. We have to realize that this is the reality, and what we think is a reality isn't. That's fake. Everything that we see on TV, everything that we're told, everything that we learned in school is fake. It's just not real. And I know for a lot of people, realizing that and having to admit that to yourself, it sucks and it's shocking and it seems like too much, and some people be like, oh, these are, conspiracy theories, but they're not. This is the reality. And I think if we just step back and actually look at the whole picture, you'll realize that you're just being told so many lies. And that's why I want to bring stuff like this to light. And that's why me and my sister do what we do, is to show Black people that you're not what they're saying that you are. We're so much more. And falling for the same lies after lies. And not only white supremacy has to manipulate white people too, but people like that, they're degenerates. And how can they even think that they're better than anyone else? But as long as they can think, oh, well, my skin's white, so I'm better because your skin's brown, then that's all they need. That's all they need. All they need is the media to continuously feed into their egos that they're better than Black people, and they're not. And that's just the reality. So the other day, me and my sister Cynthia were at Costco, and the cashier she looked like trailer trash, honestly. And I'm not mean to people. I'm not going to just come up to you because you look like trailer trash and be rude. I was not going to do that. But I went up there and I handed her my Costco card and my ID card. And she takes it, but then instead of handing it back to me and putting it in my hand, she just slams it on the desk. So I look at my sister and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It like totally looks like a trailer park exploded in here. So disgusting. And so I said that just to kind of knock her off her high horse, because you have these white supremacists thinking that they're better than you. And it's like, you look like you fell out of a trailer. But her attitude got a lot better after that. Like, honestly, she could make eye contact after that. It was like she just needed a little nudge off her high horse. And it's not like, I'm not saying like be direct, and you don't even need to be like I don't need to say anything to her about her behavior. Just knock her down a little bit. And it's not like I don't think it's mean. Like my sister thought it was funny, and I thought it was good, because that's what they do to us. They have these dirty, nasty attitudes, and it's like, you literally just fell out of a trailer. Like, but you're really trying to judge and have some attitude. It's just nasty. And I'm like, I'm over it. And I need all the Black people to be over with it. I just need everyone to be done. Because as soon as we're done, and as soon as we say we're not dealing with it anymore and actually stop dealing with it, or play their game the way they play it. They like to do passive aggressive, so I'll do passive aggressive too, whatever. And I mean, if that's what you want, that's what you want. Like, I'm not going to fall into that little cliche thing that they try to give you, like, oh, you're, you know, being an angry black woman, or you're just, you know, you have a chip on your shoulder. Please, I'm not buying that. I'm not playing into that. So anyways, thank you for watching this. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share, and I will see you later.